The Young and the Restless Spoilers. Welcome back to our channel. Today is a beautiful day. The sun is shining, but honestly, the weather does not even matter right now because the Genoa City universe has officially imploded. Grab your iced coffees and strap in because we are diving straight into the madness. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right this very second. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now. I am literally filming this while I'm running errands, pacing around my kitchen like a complete lunatic because I just had to jump on here and vent. I was mid-skincare and smeared charcoal mask all over the rug when this scene dropped, and I literally had to eat my phone across the room because my brain could not process the absolute cinematic mayhem that just unfolded. Send help. My soul has actually left my body. We are not just watching this show anymore. We are invested. We are traumatized, and I am personally, deeply, genuinely offended by what Adam Newman just did. He is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with him. Wait! Backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Let's rewind to the absolute baseline. For 4 years, we have watched Sally Spectra mourn the tragic loss of baby Ava. 4 years of tears. 4 years of Courtney Hope giving us Emmy-worthy performances of a grieving mother. 4 years of Sally carrying this unbearable weight on. We all cried, right? We all sat there clutching our tissues when they told her the baby didn't make it. And Adam? Oh, Adam played the grieving father so perfectly. He legit stood there and mourned with her. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on. He even recently had the sheer, unmitigated audacity to bring up sunset pink, the nursery color, to manipulate Sally into letting him buy Newman Media, claiming he owed her an eternal debt because of Ava. Bestie, be for real right now. The gaslighting is actually astronomical. But oh my God, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but I am physically vibrating from the tea. Sally goes over to Adam's house. I don't even know why she went over there. Probably to yell at him about the Newman Media deal or Victor's corporate sabotage, which is honestly so unhinged given her current pregnancy stress. She walks into his house and it's quiet. Like too quiet. And don't even get me started on the vibes of Adam's house right now. Why does he always have the lighting set to brooding villain? It's giving major, I cannot even energy. But she hears a noise. A tiny little noise coming from a room that is usually locked. Sally, being the investigative queen that she is, pushes the door open. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Sally walks into this room, and sitting there playing with toys is a 4-year-old little girl. You guys, my heart straight up stopped beating. I forgot how to breathe. Sally freezes. The little girl looks up at her, and the camera zooms in, and it is the exact face of what Ava would look like today. It is Ava. Ava is alive. I am literally hyperventilating right now, just repeating this. Adam Newman, the absolute psychopath, did not lose a child 4 years ago. He stole her. He faked her death. He paid someone off. He manipulated the records. He did whatever dark, twisted, spider, alter ego garbage he does, and he kidnapped his own daughter so he could raise her entirely by himself, completely cutting Sally out of the picture. The absolute horror of this moment cannot be overstated. Sally is standing there staring at a ghost, her baby, the baby she has cried over every single night for 4 years, the baby she blamed herself for losing. And then the most gut-wrenching, soul-crushing thing happened. The little girl looks at Sally, her own biological mother, and she doesn't recognize, of course she doesn't. Adam has kept her isolated, hidden away like a secret prisoner. Ava looks at Sally, this beautiful, terrified woman standing in the doorway, and she says, "Please help me." You guys, I am screaming into a pillow. Ava asked a stranger for help. She doesn't know Sally is her mom. She just knows she is trapped in this house with a man who is clearly unhinged, and she sees a nice lady and begs for rescue. Sally's face in that moment, you could physically see her heart shatter into a million jagged pieces and then instantly reform into pure, unadulterated volcanic rage. The psychological damage of a mother looking at her dead child who is alive but thinks she's a stranger. It's a high-octane psychological masterpiece where the stakes are astronomical. I genuinely cannot fathom the emotional train wreck Sally is experiencing. Sally doesn't even hesitate. She doesn't confront Adam right then and there because she is a smart, surviving queen. She scoops that little girl up, hides her behind her, and immediately pulls out her phone and calls the police. She is hyperventilating, whispering into the receiver, giving the address, while keeping her eyes locked on the door, waiting for the monster to walk in. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a chainsaw. I was chewing on my fingernails so hard, I basically need a manicure immediately. And then, the cinematic mayhem begins. Red and blue lights start flashing through the expensive brooding window. The sirens are blaring. Adam comes downstairs looking all confused in his tailored suit, and honestly, his tailor needs to be fired because the fit was atrocious today, but I digress. And he sees the police swarming his lawn. He walks into the living room, and there is Sally. She is holding Ava. The police kick the doors open, swarming the place with their hands on their holsters. And Adam is just standing there. His entire sick, twisted house of cards collapsing in real time. Sally loses it. And when I say she loses it, I mean she unleashes 4 years of repressed, agonizing grief directly into Adam's face. She is crying hysterically, tears streaming down her face, ruining her makeup, and she points her finger directly at his chest. "You kidnapped my baby," she screamed. "You stole her from me. You let me grieve for 4 years, you bastard." The raw emotion and the guttural screams. Courtney Hope deserves every single award on this. She pointed right at him and exposed him to the entire world. "I can't believe you kidnapped my child just to raise her alone. You are a monster." Adam tries to play it off, right? Because he is a narcissist of the highest order. He tries to put his hands up, tries to use that soft, manipulative voice he always uses when he's trying to gaslight a woman into thinking he's actually the victim. "Sally, let me explain. I was protecting her. You were unstable. I literally threw a throw pillow at my television screen." He tried to blame her. He tried to say he kidnapped their child to raise her alone because he was the only one fit to do it. The absolute audacity. He wanted complete control. He didn't want to share Ava. He didn't want Sally to have any influence. He just wanted his own little possession. It is sick. It is twisted. And it is exactly why he belongs in a cage. The best is the tea gets even hotter. Because Adam thinks he can lawyer his way out of this. He thinks Michael Baldwin or Victor Newman is going to swoop in and save him. But Sally came prepared. He didn't just find Ava. She found the receipts. Did I mention the video? Oh my God. My brain is buffering. Okay. Yes. The video. Sally pulls out her phone and she has a video. A literal high-definition video from 4 years ago. Apparently, she had been digging into some old files, or maybe someone anonymously sent it to her. Honestly, the show hasn't fully explained how she got it yet. But who cares? She has it! She holds the phone up to the police, and she hits play. And right there on the screen is footage of Adam 4 years ago in the hospital. It shows him paying off a shady doctor, carrying a heavily blanketed baby out the back exit of the clinic while Sally was passed out in her hospital bed recovering from the traumatic. The video proves everything. It proves premeditation. It proves kidnapping. It proves that he faked the death certificates. It is an airtight, undeniable smoking gun. Adam's face went from smug manipulation to absolute sheer terror in 0.5 seconds. It was the most satisfying thing I have ever witnessed in my entire life. The police don't even let him speak another word. They grab him